Hi, I'm Tshepo Mashishi, Team Head of Team Sport at PUMA, and today I'm going to be taking you through what you need to look out for when you come to Studio 88 to buy a pair of boots. You're probably asking yourself, what is it that PUMA looks for when designing new boots for players? The most important thing is obviously you want your boot to be as light as possible. Secondly, you want the players to be as comfortable as possible on the boot. But more than anything is we want the boot to be as appealing as possible. So that is why you see us adding a lot of color and adding a lot of newness every season. Now that you've made your way into the Studio 88 store, you want to look at options for your footballing journey. This is an ultra boot which is made for light players. Here the functioning of this boot is for a skillful player, but more importantly we emphasize on speed. So if you're a speedy player, this is the boot that you want to get. As you can see here, the sole plate is quite protective, but also the most important thing is the start configuration. These are made for deceleration and acceleration of players while you are playing your footballing matches. On this one here, this is the future. This is made for creative players. As you can think of players like Neymar, Zwane, this is the boot that you want to be in if for you, your skill set is more on creativity and more of expressing yourself on the footballing field. Alright, now that you've made a decision on whether you want to go for a Fusion or Ultra, the most important factor as well that you need to consider is the type of stars that you are choosing for your football. So for example, this stars mixture is for AG and for FG. What is AG? AG is more when you are playing in an artificial grass, like it's a synthetic grass, and FG is when you are playing in a firm ground. As you can see here, the stars configuration of this are more rounded, so they help you not to have injuries or to slip when you are playing in an artificial grass. And then this also assists you when you are accelerating and deceleration. So this has a very nice mix of both surfaces for you to have a very successful footballing career. Now we've established that this boot can be used on both surfaces, which is the artificial grass and firm ground. The one thing that I want to give advice on is how you keep this clean and maintained. The last thing that you want to do, you don't want to wash this and be using hot temperature water. You want to use as cold water or cool water as much as possible, and ensure that you're using a soft sponge and just rubbing it on where the dirty surface will be, because the last thing that you don't want this to be coming off and peeling off when you're using hot water temperature. Okay, I hope all the info that I've given you has helped you to make a decision on what boot to buy. Please make sure that you go to your nearest Studio 88 and get yourself a pair and be forever faster. Cheers.